Hello traders and welcome to Trading the Trend. I am Dennis and this is my weekend report for the week ending April 8th. And as you can see, we are looking at the S&P 500 and we did have a pullback week this week. Nothing I'm overly worried about. We still stayed above the week prior, so no new lows, and volume down here was kind of on the weak side, so just a typical pullback. We do need to see a higher high. We haven't seen that yet. We had our high, a lower high, and we're still in that lower high range. So we get above this white line would be very important. So we're still waiting for that to happen. Let's look at a few other things. I'd rather look at some areas that's driving the Forex market. Let's look at some commodities here. This is the Gold Miners ETF, and this is one I like because it kind of leads the metals, and gold has been on a rally this year. And as you can see, this is the weekly chart. We were in a bit of a consolidation for about a month, and then this week big move out. So it's looking very good here, very bullish here for gold. So I expect that to continue to move higher. Oil, I told you about this blue line and how important that was, and of course we hit it and pushed lower from it. Today we got a little, or this week we got a little bit of a bounce. We did get a green candle, nothing big, but if this means that the decline is over in oil and we start to move back up, that will be very positive for any trades involving the Canadian dollar. So I got one more I wanted to show you that is rather important. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. This is the US dollar index weekly chart, and you can see we just continue this pattern of moving lower. So right now I am very bearish on the dollar. No reason to be owning dollar. There's going to be pullbacks. There's going to be some rallies, but those are just going to be opportunities to short the dollar. Now let's see how that is all affecting our currencies. First we'll look at my strong week rankings, and as you can see, everything is completely changed from a week ago. A down stock market means a rally for the yen. That's the pattern, and the yen is back on top. The pound and US dollar were weak before, but they were exceedingly weak this week. So you should continue to short the dollar and short the pound. I mean, the yen can go up and down, but I think we're seeing some consistency with the pound and US dollar. They're pretty bad right now. Let's take a look at some currency pairs now. This is the Euro US dollar. Again, we're just going to look at some weekly charts just to see where the long-term trend is heading. Again, we've been in this trading range forever. We're still there. We are getting near the top. Does that mean we're going to head back towards the bottom of it? Who knows, but we'll see when we get there. But if we can cross this red line, then that will be very positive for a move higher. Looking at the Aussie US dollar, same situation. We had this line of strong resistance. We got through it last week, and then this week we pull back. And you notice that this bar this week looks very much like the bar we had in the S&P 500. So there's definitely a correlation between the Aussie dollar and the US stock market. So if we get a stock market rally, then you'll probably see this currency pair move higher. And now let's look at some ugly US pairs. This is the US dollar yen, and as you can see, we had a nice consolidation lasting for about 2 months here, and then this month or this week we finally broke lower. So I'd say it's pretty much lights out for the US dollar for at least in the near future. We might get some pullbacks, but I just see this heading lower and lower. Same with the US dollar, Canadian dollar. We're in this consolidation. We finished at the low of the week. That's 2 weeks in a row. We finished at near the low. So I would be expecting this thing to move lower. We're going to need the oil prices to spike a little bit to get this thing going, but that seems to be where it's headed. And Oh, here's one that looks really good is the euro pound. Again, you have a very weak pound, so anything matched to it's going to look good. And here with the euro, we're finally above that long-term 200-week moving average. You know, it takes years between touches of this moving average, and we're finally we broke through it last week, and then we're extending this week. So say goodbye to that moving average and look for prices to continue to move higher. And the last one I want to look at is is my top strong week trade right now, based on my rankings, is the pound yen. And as you can see, it's been on a tear to the downside, and we crossed that 200-week moving average here. And we crossed it, pulled back, tested it, and then moved lower. So I don't think you're going to see any more touches to that 200 moving average for quite some time. This thing's headed lower. You'll probably see some pullbacks, but those will just be opportunities to short. And that's what I got for you for this week. So hopefully everybody has a great weekend, and I will catch you later.